As a Nigerian, Rwanda shocked me in ways I didn't expect. Hi vlog! Welcome to yet another video. My name is Aisabi Waka, and today I'm gonna be talking about my cultural shocks as a Nigerian visiting Rwanda for the first time. Number one on my list is how clean the country is. Cleanliness. Rwanda is said to be the cleanest country in Africa. I've come across a lot of travelers that has visited Rwanda and said that Rwanda is the cleanest country in Africa, but I thought that they were exaggerating. I thought like it was just like an overhype, because all traveler that visits Rwanda is like, oh, Rwanda is so clean, Rwanda is extremely clean. In my head I was like, how clean can this country be for people to be so hyped about it? Like, it's the cleanest country, it's the cleanest country, it is the cleanest country in Africa. Not up until I got to Rwanda, and then I realized that this country is actually very clean, and it's extremely clean, like they say, like the travelers say. But this country being as clean as it is didn't just come to be clean in a day. There are practices that has been put into place for this to happen. One of such practice is what they call umuganda, and umuganda is a monthly cleanliness activity which is being done. I think it's the last Saturday of every month. I really wanted to experience it and know what it looks like and maybe film it to show you guys, but I wasn't in Rwanda for the last Saturday of the month, so I wasn't able to experience that. But I was told that umuganda is like a practice whereby everybody, the people of Rwanda, come out and then they clean, like sanitation, they clean the environment. Businesses close down, and even the president himself comes out for this activity. So Rwanda has put in so many practices in place that has really made it very clean, and I'm hoping and I wish that other African countries can put some practices like this in place and make Africa more clean. Because it's a good thing, it's a good feeling that people actually visit somewhere in Africa and they are so hyped about it and they are so freaked about how clean it is. Cleanliness is supposed to be like a normal thing. When you hear that people go somewhere and it's extremely clean, they say it's extremely clean, that means it is really, really clean. So that's one on my list. That was the first thing that really shocked me as a Nigerian visiting Rwanda, how clean the city is. Like the way the country is clean, like, it's shocking. It's really, really, really like mind-blowing. Like, I cannot explain it for you guys. Like, when I heard other people talking about this, I thought that they were exaggerating, like overhyping it up, but it's not actually overhyped. Rwanda is the cleanest country in Africa, and it is for a reason, because they put in certain practices into place, and it's so good to see that a country in Africa is that clean. So that was my first cultural shock as a Nigerian visiting Rwanda for the first time. Up on my list, number 2 is how safe the country is. Rwanda is extremely safe. When I say it's extremely safe, Rwanda is really, really safe. That you can go out at 1 a.m. at night, you need to be scared of nothing. She said Rwanda is
don't be scared. You can even where you come from? Nigeria?
Yeah, Nigeria.
I understand.
Why you laugh? She said she understands. You can walk on the roads and you're gonna be safe. Nothing's gonna happen. You can walk on the road at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Nothing's gonna happen. My first impressions, or at the point I realized that Rwanda was extremely safe is when I got to the airport, and then I had a lady that was supposed to take me to the hostel, and I was like carrying my bag around. I don't know what I wanted to do. Maybe get like a SIM card or what. I don't know. There was something I wanted to do, and I wanted to like carry my bag. And she was like, no, you can leave your bag over there. It's safe. I'm like, I should just leave my bag here. Like, nobody's watching it. She's like, no, there's nothing that can happen. There are cameras everywhere. You're good. Nothing is gonna happen. That's when I knew that, oh, this country is really safe. And I did an East African tour, or like 3 countries. I taught 3 countries. The second country, immediately I got to the country, they were already telling me that be careful with your phone when you're filming. Make sure you hold your phone very well, because snatching of phones is a thing. I got to the 3rd country and they're telling me the same thing. Be careful when you're filming. Be careful with your phones, because your phone can be snatched. But never was there a time when I was in Rwanda that I was told, be careful with your phone, be careful while you're filming, your phone can be snatched. I felt so free filming in Rwanda. Like on the bike, I could be shooting a vlog on the bike, anywhere I find myself. And there was a time I went out and I couldn't like find my way back in the night time. So many people, like so many motorbikes, they call it moto, they stopped and they were trying to help me to like get back to my destination. So that is a good, a good impression about Rwanda, that Rwanda is very, very safe. And I agree or attest to the fact that it's the cleanest and the safest country in Africa. And it's mind-blowing at how safe the country is. Like when they were saying, oh, it's safe, it's safe, it's safe, I had my doubts. How safe can it be? How safe can it be? I really had my doubts. Not up until from the airport, I keep hearing the same thing. Rwanda is extremely safe. And then I get to my hostel. Oh, it's safe, you can walk around at 1 a.m. and then I'm going to like my tourist attractions, like for my tours, and they keep saying the same thing, that Rwanda is extremely safe. And I then experience it and I see for a fact that Rwanda is really, really, really safe. On my list at number 3, a cultural shock that really shocked me, and this one shocked me big time. There is no use of nylon bags in Rwanda. Shocking, right? I never imagined that there will be a time or a day that I will go somewhere and they don't use nylon bags. Because nylon bags is a thing here in Nigeria, and I should say it's a thing in Africa, not just Nigeria. I feel like it's a thing in like Africa. So getting to a country and the first thing is they're asking you if you have like nylon bags in your bag, and they also scan the bags to check if you have like nylon bags in your bag. Was really shocking. Like they really scan the bags to try to find out if you have nylon bags in your bag. That was really, really, really shocking. And then when I got to the country itself and I started, buying stuffs in the country, I realized that this is actually true. These people never use nylon bags to sell anything to me. No matter how small the thing is, they never ever use nylon bags to sell. They put it in a paper bag. If you buy something, even if it's as small as it is, like a toothbrush, they put it in a paper bag for you. Nylon bags, it's a no in Rwanda. I don't know if someone is caught using nylon bags in Rwanda to sell stuff to people, maybe they are going to be fined, or maybe they are going to be taken to court, or maybe they are going to be tried. I don't know. But if you are a Rwandan, let me know in the comments. If someone is caught using a nylon bag to sell stuff to people, what is the penalty for that? Like I was saying, that they have put certain practices in place to make Rwanda the cleanest country in Africa. This is one of the practices that Rwanda adopted that has helped them maintain a certain level of cleanliness in their country, no littering and all of that in their country. Okay, next on my list at number 4 is how they strictly obey traffic rules. They obey the traffic rules, like strictly. When I say they obey the traffic rules strictly, they obey the traffic rules strictly. Once the traffic light goes off, everybody is stopping at once. Like nobody is trying to like move, bypass. Nobody is doing that. They stop, like it's like a standstill, like they are being monitored. Once the traffic light turns red, they are stopping immediately. And once it goes to go, they move. Once it turns red, they are stopping. On no occasion did I see anybody trying to bypass, trying to cut across the traffic light like it's red and they're trying to move. No, even if you're so close and it stops at red, they are all stopping. From the motos, which is the motorbikes, to the buses, the cars, everybody is stopping once the traffic light says stop. And that was a cultural shock for me, because it's not like we don't have traffic lights here. We do have traffic lights. Some people obey traffic lights, but in one occasion or the other, you will catch someone trying to bypass the red light. But in Rwanda, there was never an occasion. From Nyanza, another district I visited, to Kigali, and then to Musanze, the third district I visited, there was never a time I caught or I saw anybody trying to bypass traffic lights. So speaking of traffic lights brings me to my number 5 cultural shock as a Nigerian visiting Rwanda for the first time. This one too will shock you for a Nigerian. So in Rwanda, when you're crossing the road, the vehicles automatically stop. And you don't have to run. You don't have to run to cross the road. You walk majestically and all the vehicles stop for you to cross the road. My fellow Nigerians, this one shocked me. I almost fall my hand. I almost ran to cross the road because I'm used to like running to cross the road. I'm used to it. Like I'm used to crossing the road, like running to cross the road, because impatience, drivers are very impatient. But in Rwanda, once you're crossing, everybody is stopping for you. There was a time, I don't know which occasion was that. I think it was when I was coming back from the conventional center, and I was finding it really difficult to cross the road because, like I said, Rwanda road is really confusing because vehicles are coming like from every angle, like every angle. And then I saw a lady, she was crossing the road, and because I was finding it difficult to cross the road because of how fashioned the road is or how they move in Rwanda, I joined the lady. I begged the lady that please let me cross with you. I'm finding it difficult to cross the road. And I was trying to run, like I was running because the vehicles were coming. I could see the vehicles were coming. I was trying to run and she was like, no, the vehicles are going to stop for you. I hold myself. I was like, you went to go and be running in another country. I was like, okay, the vehicles are gonna wait for me. And then I just followed her footsteps. She was walking, then me, I was walking majestically. So that one shocked me big time. Guys, there are on so many occasions I like fall my hand, like because I'm used to running. Like if I want to cross the road, I'm used to running to cross the road. I know that some people even in Nigeria don't run to cross the road, I know, but for me Nigeria, especially Lagos, is crazy. You might be walking majestically and somebody be looking at you like, is this one okay? I want to move, and you're just like walking like nonchalantly. So me, I always like, once I look at the road situation, and especially in a situation whereby like there are vehicles coming, my instinct is telling me to run, because at that point there were vehicles coming like from every angle. So my instinct was like run and cross. And then she was like, no, they're gonna stop for you, don't run. So that for me was like a huge cultural shock. It was like a huge cultural shock. So up on my list at number 6 is, if I don't mention this one, then I feel like my experience or my cultural shock in Rwanda is not complete. Something that shocked me, that really shocked me in Rwanda, is that everywhere and every motorbike you stop has both a driver's helmet and a passenger's helmet. So you as a passenger, you're expected to wear a helmet everywhere in Rwanda. Everywhere in Rwanda, no exceptions. Even if you're going out of Kigali, you must wear your helmet. Like you go to another district, you must wear your helmet when taking their moto, which is a motorbike. Even if it's like a 2 minutes distance, a 1 minute distance, they don't care how far or how close your destination is, you must wear a helmet. So helmet is a thing in Rwanda. In Nigeria, the places where bikes are used, it's not a must that you must wear a helmet, as riders do not have like a passenger helmet. Some do have a driver or a rider's helmet, but not like a passenger's helmet. Some don't even have a rider's helmet. But in Rwanda, both the rider or the passenger must have a helmet on. It's just like a safety procedure in case of anything happening on the road. So these are my top 6 cultural shocks as a Nigerian visiting Rwanda for the first time. Which of these cultural shocks shocked you the most or surprised you the most? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video.